Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for another episode of Matt's Movie News. As always, I've got 3 topics for you today, and with that said, let's get right into it. First topic, we've got Transformers 1. There is a new Transformers movie on the way entitled Transformers 1 that is going to be a prequel to the Transformers series so far. I'm not sure if that means a full reboot, like they're starting from scratch, or if it's going to fit in with the existing Transformers movies. But either way, it's going to be back on Cybertron, with no humans. Thank the Lord, no humans. And it's going to have all Transformers. Well, I mean, presumably, Michael Bay might find a way to fit some humans in there, but I'm not sure if he's directing this one. But I cannot express how excited I am to see a Transformers movie with just Transformers in it, because I am not a fan of the Transformers Michael Bay films, even the first one, which I thought was the least bad. I do not like any of them. And a big part of that, to me, is how they focus way too much on the humans and not nearly enough on the Transformer characters. That's who we want to see in this movie. And as much as I think it's important to have strong supporting roles and maybe 1 or 2 strong human, like, not necessarily strong, but good human characters involved, I really wanted just more time on the Transformers, because that's who everybody cares about. That's who I cared about, was Optimus Prime and Bumblebee and all those characters that I wanted to see more of, and not Shia LaBeouf. Not a discredit to Shia LaBeouf. I mean, like, the human characters, they were acted well, but I just didn't want to focus on them. So this makes me really excited to see an all-Transformers movie prequel back on Cybertron. Hopefully, it'll be the Redeemer in the Transformers series. No guarantees, but we can hope. Alright, next topic. The Rock has been cast as the lead in a reboot of the 1980s film Big Trouble in Little China. Big Trouble in Little China was a ridiculously awesome film. It was kind of corny, but also really fun and really awesome. And the lead role, I cannot imagine somebody better to be the lead in that movie than The Rock. I can't remember for the life of me the character's name. I saw it a long time ago, but he was really strong and powerful, a powerful guy. But he was also really funny and likable, kind of a comedian. And who better fits that than The Rock? He's an action star, but he's also really likable and really funny, and it's just perfect casting to me. Now, on the same note, the writers for this new Big Trouble in Little China are the same writers who were on X-Men First Class. Now, I'm not sure how well that translates to this, but I liked X-Men First Class. I thought the writing was pretty good, and that makes me excited all the more for this film, that we're gonna have a good writing team behind it. And lastly, and this is probably the biggest piece of news for all of you Harry Potter fans out there, Eddie Redmayne has been cast as Newt Scamander. For those of you who don't know who Eddie Redmayne is, if anybody has seen Les Mis, he played, wow, I cannot think of the character's name, but he was the young man who fell in love with Jean Valjean's daughter, who fell in love with Cosette, who was on the barricade and all that. So Eddie Redmayne has been cast as Newt Scamander in the upcoming trilogy of films Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. He's going to be the lead role, and it takes place in the Harry Potter universe, although it's 60 years before and not necessarily to do with any of the events of Harry Potter. I still imagine we'll see a couple of Harry Potter characters show up. But I've only seen this guy in Les Mis. But he seems to be a good actor. He definitely looks the part. He looks like if you put some wizarding robes on him, he would fit right in that world. So I'm excited. He won an Oscar last year, and it feels like a really good fit. And now we finally have somebody who we know is going to finally an official casting for this new inside the world of Harry Potter story that's going to be told, and I cannot wait for it. Alright guys, well I will see you next time. If you want to see more movie news, click, I think here is where it'll be, to see more movie news, and I will see you next time. Bye.